What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JD back with another NBA 2K25 build for you guys, and I wanted to bring you guys this Carmelo Anthony bucket getter build. I know we've been doing some PGA Tour content lately, but I've been sitting on this build for a little bit, and I thought I would bring it out for you guys. This build is going to be an absolute bucket, and if you guys agree, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's go over to the builder, check out this Carmelo Anthony build. Let's go. Alright, so here we are in the builder. We're going to go ahead and put together this Carmelo Anthony. I'm going to call out my bucket getter build. This build's going to be able to do a little bit of everything on the offensive side. And we threw just a touch of defense in there. Obviously, Carmelo not known for being a superb defender, more of a bucket on the offensive side of things. So we're going small forward. We're going 6'8", 205 for the weight with a 6'10 wingspan. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start down here with the physicals. We're not going anything too crazy with the speed and agility, but I mean, being 6'8", we want to be able to move a little bit still. We're going to go 80 with our speed and 77 with our agility. Again, Carmelo Anthony, not the fleetest of foot, especially when, like I said, when it comes to the defensive side of things. So we're not going too crazy here, but for the strength, I feel like we do want to put some strength on here. Carmelo Anthony was kind of a bully, especially in that mid-range area. And we're going to mix a little post control and stuff in here as well. So we're going to go 86 for our strength, and we're going 80 for our vertical as well. We want to be able to get enough vertical to be able to get the contact dunks and everything like that that we're looking for with this build. So guess is 86 strength, maybe a touch much? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I feel like Carmelo Anthony is a pretty strong dude. Like I said, he could definitely bully people in that mid-range post area and whatnot and get a bucket. And like I said, when we put the post control and everything on here, I feel like we're going to want to have some of that strength so that we can bully our defenders. Now, moving up here to the offensive side of the ball, like I said, my bucket getter's got to be able to get buckets at all three levels, and we're going to start right next to the hoop here with the close shot. We're going with an 84 close shot on this build. It's going to give us silver paint prodigy. You're going to be able to knock down all those shots around the hoop, you know, whether you catch the ball underneath the hoop or, like I said, you're working down on the post against another defender and you want to go up with a bucket. 84 close shot is going to be more than enough to get the job done. For the driving layup, we're going to go up to an 80 driving layup on this build. That is going to get a silver physical finisher. We're going to have silver float game and then bronze layup mixmaster. It's going to get access to some decent layup packages as well. I feel like, again, being able to score at every level, having some driving layup is definitely something we want to have on this build. And then having that silver physical finisher is going to be very nice as well. For the driving dunk, we're going to take this up to an 85, and then at the time of posting this, I'm still not a vet 2. I haven't been on the game a ton lately. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of PGA Tour, but we're not vet 2 quite yet, so still just got the 9 cap breakers. We're going to use 4 of them here on our driving dunk to get this up to an 89 driving dunk. That'll have us having silver posterizer. We're going to get the gold aerial wizard. We're going to get access to the pro contact dunks as well. I feel like a young prime Carmelo Anthony would definitely put the ball on the rim on your head. So we need to have some driving dunk on this build. So 89 on the driving dunk using 4 of our cap breakers. For the standing dunk, we're going to leave this right here at 45. That'll get us access to some of the under basket dunk animations and everything that we're looking for. And then, as I mentioned, we wanted to have some post control on this build, so we're going to take our post control up to an 87. That is going to get us silver unpluckable. It is going to get us silver hook shot specialist for what that is worth. But mainly we're looking at the gold post powerhouse and the gold post up poet, having that 87 post control. Going to be very helpful, like I said, trying to bully our, whether you get a smaller defender, heck, even if you get a bigger defender with a little bit of strength on you, having that 87 post control, you're going to be able to throw some of them out of the way. I mean, you got 86 strength yourself, along with some of these gold badges, and you could definitely feel free as a tier 2 to move, you know, one of these up as, you know, into Hall of Fame range if you wanted to go ahead and do something like that. So 87 post control, so we are going to be very nice on the finishing end, both working in the post, driving to the hoop, and all of that good stuff. Moving down to the shooting, for our mid-range shot, we're going to take this to an 88, and then we're going to use 5 more cap breakers here to get our mid-range to a 93. I feel like that's something you definitely need to have on a Carmelo build, whether he was doing a mid-range pull-up, or like I said, working in that mid-range post area. Melo was a complete bucket in that mid-range area, and we need to have that 93 mid-range. That'll get us gold Deadeye. It will get us gold set shot specialist. It will get us shifty shooter. We're going to have post-fade phenom on Hall of Fame as well, so we're definitely going to be able to, like I said, work in that mid-range post area and everything. So 88 on the mid-range plus 5 cat breakers, giving us a 93 mid-range. Also going to give us access to a lot of very nice jump shots and everything. If you guys have been watching some of my past videos, you know I like to use that Kobe base. I'll show you the jump shot and everything here when we are done with the build. For the three-point shot, since we are going 93 on our mid-range, I don't feel like we need to go super high on our three-point shot. I feel like we can save some attributes and still be plenty effective on this game with a 75 three-point shot. Melo was a pretty good three-point shooter, but like I said, already having that 93 mid-range, having the nice jump shot on here, at this stage of the game, shooting has become way easier, and I feel 75, you can be more than effective on a build like this. So we're going to go 75 on our three-point shot. We're going to leave our free throw right here for just a minute. We'll come back to that and see what we got left for extra attribute points. Now, moving down into the playmaking category for our pass accuracy, we're going to give up a little bit here. Again, this is going to be more of a bucket getter. You're not going to be running primary point guard or anything like that. You know, whether you're playing park or you're playing rec or anything like that, this build is going to have a 71 pass accuracy on it. It's just going to have bronze break starter, but it will have silver dimer on here. You'll also get access to the Paolo Banchero pass style if you'd like. And like I said, Carmelo Anthony, bucket getter, not assist getter. So again, this would be a nice ones build too if you wanted to go like that. 71 pass accuracy at this stage of the game is going to be more than enough to get the job done on a build like this. Now, for the ball handle, we definitely need to have some handles. We want to be able to create our own shot, move around, and do some things. We're going to take our ball handle up to an 85. That is going to get us ankle assassin on bronze. It's going to get us silver handles for days. It's going to get us Hall of Fame strong handle, which as a tier 1, you could bump that up to legend strong handle if you wanted to. Again, just be that much more of a bully with the ball on the offensive side of things. And then, like I said, you're going to get the silver unpluckable as well. Now, the speed with ball, as much as I'd like to take this up to like an 86 or something like that, being 6'8" and this weight and everything, we're not able to get that high, but we are going to go to 75. It's going to get us silver lightning launch. You know, we're still going to be able to move and groove and do all the things that we want, you know, combined with the animations that we get with that 85 ball handle and being, you know, the other different attributes and everything we have on the offensive side of things. 75 speed with ball, being 6'8", I think that is a nice combination to have. So that's going to do it for the playmaking. Now, moving down into the defense. The interior defense, again, Melo not known for being a superb defender by any means, so we're not going too crazy on our defense. We're going to leave the interior right here at a 66. We're going to take the perimeter defense. Like I said, we added just a touch of defense in here, so we weren't a complete liability. We're going to take this up to a 74. It's going to get us some of the bronze, you know, defensive badges like Challenger and On-Ball Menace and Pick Dodger. We're going to get the silver immovable enforcer because we have that 86 strength. You know, that'll help us lock down some of the, backdoor cuts and some of the rim runners and stuff like that. And then the silver off-ball pest as well. So again, nothing too crazy, but just enough to be effective. Kind of along those same lines with the steel, we're going to take the steel up to a 60. Just enough to get the bronze interceptor badge. Again, can help play the lanes. And, you know, you'll get some on-ball steals and different things like that as well. But again, nothing too crazy there, but enough to be plenty effective. For the rebounding, we're going to leave the offensive rebound right here at a 47. We're going to take the defensive rebound up to a 60. Just enough to get rebound chaser and box out beast on bronze. Being 6'8", the small forward position, we're not looking to be snagging rebounds or anything like that. Like I said, this is going to be more of an offensive type of a build, but I think putting at least a 60 defensive rebound with bronze rebound chaser on there is respectable enough for a build like this. And then lastly here for the block, we're going to go ahead and take our block up to, 68, so that we can get the bronze high flying denier. Again, help getting the chase down blocks and everything like that on this build. I feel like that's a necessity to have, a minimum of 68. Now, if you want to move some of these attributes around a little bit and try to push this up to, 74 or even 78, you certainly could, but like I said, we're not building this to be a defensive type of a build. We're making it more to be an offensive, like I said, type of a Carmelo Anthony build. So you see we got a little bit of attributes left over. We're going to come up here to our free throw. You see we max that out to a 68. We still got an attribute left over. Going to throw the last one here on offensive rebound, since that's the only place that we can throw it onto, giving us a 48 offensive rebound. So you can see the build here, pretty well rounded for the most part. Again, way heavy on the offensive side of things. We got the contact dunks, we got the close shot, post control, we got the deadly mid-range, we got enough three-point shot to be plenty effective, and then we got the 85 ball handle and the 75 speed of ball, with just enough defense in here so that we're not a complete liability, like I said, on the defensive side of the ball. Now we get shades of Jaylen Brown, Rudy Gay, and RJ Barrett. Not too bad as far as the comparisons go. And the build name that we are going to get here is going to be an inside the arc shot creator. I feel like that's a pretty solid name for a Carmelo Anthony type of a build. So before I get out of here, I promised I'd show you guys some animations and a jump shot real quick, and then we'll move along. So let's head over and check those out. Alright, so here we are. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys some animations and everything that you could put on this build. I did upgrade the ball handle to an 85, and then the jump shot I moved up as well, just so I could show you all the different animations that you could get on a build like this. You can see we get the Paolo Banchero pass style that I talked about. We get the Jalen Green dribble style, probably one of the better dribble styles, especially for taller ball handlers and everything like that. And then I just put some of the other, different go-to moves and everything like that on here. Definitely use what works for you. If you want to look up somebody else's SIG, maybe you got your own SIGs you like to use. These are just some of the ones that work for me, so these are the ones that I went ahead. If you want to pause the video and check these out, this is what I would be using on this type of a build. Now for the jump shot, I told you guys that, if you've seen any of my past videos, I love the Kobe Bryant based jump shot. And then we're using Kobe Bryant and Oscar Robertson for the upper releases. You can see the grades over here on the right hand side. A+, release height, speed, A, defensive immunity, 52% Kobe Bryant, 48% Oscar Robertson. I'm running mine on 3/4 speed. I just like that more of a smooth type jump shot. You could definitely feel free to move that up a little bit higher if you wanted to. And then having that 89 driving dunk, you can see all of the different dunk animations we get. We get the pro contact dunks off of 2. We also get the pro contact dunks off of 1. You'll get the quick drops if you have those unlocked here, along with the athletics off of 1. Like I mentioned, with the standing dunk being at a 45, you get the 1-hand and 2-hand under basket. Standing dunks, you get access to a lot of very nice athletic type dunk packages. Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, John Morant, Latrell Sprewell's a sneaky good one if you like, those quick athletic type of dunks. So definitely got some very nice options as far as different dunk styles here available for you. Again, you get access to all of the alley-oop packages as well as the pro contact alley-oops as well. So like I said, you're going to be able to get buckets at all 3 levels with this build. Going to be definitely a lot of fun to play on. So that's going to do it for my NBA 2K25 Carmelo Anthony bucket getter build. Let me know how we did down below in the comments. Also, let me know what other NBA player builds, past or present, that you guys want to see that we have not done yet. We've done a ton of builds and face creations, just like the Carmelo Anthony one that you see here. I'm going to leave some cards here if you want to go check out the builds and the face creations and whatnot, but I want to keep bringing you guys some NBA content along with the PGA Tour content as we move forward. So before you get out of here, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, let me know down below which players you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.